Hi everybody, so it's me, Anime Reviewer Girl, and I have a new anime that I've been reviewing for you guys. It's actually an anime movie, and it's the anime movie Wolf Children, which was released a while ago. Yes, I know I'm kind of late on this train to watch it, and I did really very much enjoy it. Um, it was actually recommended to me by Nishing. Their on Twitter, their Twitter handle is actually at the Prime Abyss. They actually direct messaged me, and then we got to talking about some animes, and they actually recommended a few to me just because there's so many animes out there that I have literally, like a lot of people, I have not seen all of them. Um, but anyway, Wolf Children was on the list that was recommended to me, and I decided to give it a try just because I had actually been wanting to watch it for a while, but I hadn't really, had the chance. Um, but all I can say is that this anime is amazing. It's about pretty much a young woman by the name of Hana who falls in love with a guy who is a part of a um, extinct or almost extinct clan where they can turn into wolves. So he is like half human, half wolf because he can turn into a wolf. And then basically they end up having kids together, and basically it's about their children. And pretty much after her husband, I'm gonna say her husband, passes away, it's kind of where Hana is having to raise these two kids that are also wolf children, and how pretty much she's kind of trying to figure out what to do since it is so different, and since she also has to deal with the loss of her husband, she's not for sure where to go. So she ends up moving her kids from basically like a suburb, like a city type of town in Japan, into a um, like a countryside just to allow them to grow up freely, because when they were living in the city it was a lot of like speculation, not speculation, but just a lot going on where they couldn't really grow up, because they were so different, and she was so afraid of people finding out that they were wolf children, and then who knows what they would want to do. I mean, come on, if you found a child that could turn into a wolf, you would be kind of freaked out. um, but anyway, overall, it was actually a really good movie. Um, I applaud Hana just because of the fact that she is these kids' mothers, and she had to learn how to do it on her own when her husband passed, and then she didn't know what she was doing. She read a lot of books. She dropped out of school. She did everything that any mother would do to try and raise her kids under the circumstances that she had, and try to raise them as best as she could. Um, the two kids are Yuki and Ame. And Yuki actually started off very, very rambunctious. She actually was the one always turning into a wolf, and she was just really loud and outspoken and so different as she was growing up. But then as she got older and when she wanted to actually start going to school, she really changed. She went from kind of doing her own thing and doing things that not all normal kids did just because she wasn't a normal kid, to her wanting to be a normal kid and her basically saying, I am a human, I'm not a wolf. Um, so it's kind of cool how it was kind of weird because it kind of showed how a lot of times, especially with girls, when they go to school, they want to be more like their friends or want to be what's considered normal among their age group, even if it's something that in reality they probably wouldn't have been into if they would have never met these group of friends. But she loved school and things like that, so she was a fairly smart kid. But Ame was actually very different. Ame, when he's a baby, obviously when his dad passes, so he doesn't really remember his dad so much. Neither does Yuki. But either Ame starts off very shy and very timid and not wants to be away from his mom. He's more so just like, when can we go home? Um, I don't want to be by myself. It's not until literally when they are in the countryside and he hears the call of the wild to pretty much kill a bird that he ends up shedding that shy exterior of his and becomes more like himself and a lot more independent. But for him, he has a whole different route compared to Yuki, just because he's rejecting his human side and not so much the wolf side, because he wants to know more about the other side of him that he has, which is the wolf side of him. Um, was actually really interesting to see a child grow up that's so timid becomes so strong-willed, and that was actually really cool to see. Two kids go opposite directions with the same lineage. Um, the art style of the show I actually really enjoyed. I feel like it's something that's very similar to the 90s movie of or 2000s. I can't remember. I know it came out when I was in elementary school of when Digimon actually came out, and it has the exact same art style of the Digimon movie. So it's something that I'm fairly used to. So it's not, the art style did not bother me at all. I know some people were like the art style kind of bothered them. It made them not want to watch it, but I actually enjoyed it just because I'm used to that kind of art style, because I feel like a lot of anime movies are gravitating towards that art style. It's very similar to how the movie, the summer, whew, I can't remember the name of it right now. But anyway, some of you guys, Summer Wars. Sorry, Summer Wars. It's very similar to how Summer Wars actually looked, and once again, that also looked to me like the Digimon movie as well, as far as the art style is concerned. Um, the music in the show was good. It wasn't anything, spectacular, but it definitely did fit the series. Like a lot of times when the music starts to get picked up or got slow or got sad, it was like, oh my god, like something's going to happen. Um, Another thing that I actually really liked, actually, well, yeah, overall, I really did like it. As far as the ending is concerned, I'm not gonna say the ending for spoilers reasons, but I liked it. I liked the ending because it did show two kids going their separate ways, which was interesting to watch because it's kind of like when you're like anyone who has kids or anyone who, even if you don't have kids, but if you're, of course, everyone's a kid, but when they leave home and their mom's just like, oh, bye, that kind of a thing. But overall, I actually give this movie about a 10 out of 10. It was so good. I actually really enjoyed it. Um, Overall, I mean, okay, so I watched it dubbed. Here's the thing. I did. I watched it dubbed on a different anime site. I wanted to watch it via Funimation, but they didn't have it on there. But it is produced by Funimation. The dub is. It was actually a really good dub. I'm not a dub hater like some people. Like I know a lot of anime watch like to watch it subtitled, but I honestly don't care. I did watch it dubbed, which was actually really good. Um, but yeah, so if you want to check out this anime, definitely probably have to research online. That's actually what I had to do because I could not find it for a while. Um, but definitely try and watch it if you haven't already. I definitely recommend it. Um, yeah, so once again, thank you to at the anime abyss, at the prime abyss. I keep wanting to say anime, at the prime abyss on Twitter for recommending me this anime to watch, and also a few others that I also might pick up. For anybody else that's seen my videos, feel free to connect with me on Twitter by direct messaging me and letting me know, recommending me animes to watch. You can also do the same thing on Ask FM if you don't have a Twitter, or you can do it right here on YouTube by commenting below and recommending me animes to watch that you would like to see me review as well, or any anime topics that you would like me to discuss for my Saturday videos. Um, yeah. So once again, I'm going to leave the links down to my different social media sites down below for Instagram, WordPress, Twitter, and then for my Ask FM. So definitely check those out, Ask FM, and then check them down there, downstairs, down in the description box below for the links to those, and feel free to follow me. Once again, if you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos to my channel. And for those of you who are new to this channel, hi, and thank you for joining us. All right. Well, everybody, so I'm going to, cut this video short or cut this video off now. All right.